So, hello guys. Phew. So, while we're here, I decided to record some questions and answers video. So yeah, today we will talk about different questions which you ask in different social media, mostly in Instagram, and yeah. So at the same time, I will train, performing some skills. I feel pretty great for how many? 3 days in a row, I guess. I'm trained. Yeah, I think so. So I will train and at the same time I will answer on them. So first of all, let's perform some combo, I guess. I always doing first of all front lever and then planche, because front lever is harder. Yeah, for me that's why I'm doing like harder skill than easier planche. So I already did a lot different holdings like full warm up. So right now left few more, and after we can start to answering. So now I have white supinated front lever raise. Yeah, for warm up again, myself better. Yep, and okay, I need the parallels to performing Maltese. First Maltese for today. I hope angle is a bit better than I thought. Okay guys, so let's read first question, and it's about how to combine weighted fitness with calisthenics skills, I guess, as in fitness I am trying to push till failure. Okay, so all depend which goals you have. Let's take you specifically want to train and push yourself more in skills and to gather some results. My recommendation is combine, for example, one training you're doing front lever, another one you're doing some weighted dips. Then you can rest, because after weighted work the most people have pretty solid soreness. After that, after resting, you can do another training, planche and weighted pull-ups. In that way you will be able to perform good skills and weighted performance there. I think this is the best choice for those who want to train both ways at the same time. And yeah, I personally train all the skills. I don't like weighted, but a lot of people do it because you can grow your strength pretty fast then there, and especially of course who want to improve improve body weight, who want to be bigger and in better shape. I guess yeah, weighted calisthenics is really good choice. So yeah, okay, let's do second. I forgot about failures. My recommendation is about failures in trainings. Better to train and always listen to your body. Sometimes our body wants the load training, sometimes the load weak. So we need to understand how our body feels. If you're feeling great, if you wanna really have good training this time and you're seeing that your body is ready, you can push yourself to limits to failure. But sometimes it's a bad decision when someone feels not the best, like maybe he tired, he sleep bad, but still he pushing to failure. This is bad decision because you can overtrain, you can injure yourself. That's why always listen your body, okay? And everything should be great, because sometimes I did this one mistake as well, when someone pushing to limits themselves every single training to failure each set. This is not good. You will just like your nervous system will be only tired always, especially who train a lot, more than 4 or 5 times in a week, especially those people are, I would say, even in small danger, because they can get some tired, like overtrain, and the nervous system will be tired. They can get some injuries. So yeah, be very careful, because sometimes, in some cases, recovery could be even more important than trainings. So yeah, guys, be very, very careful. Okay, let's do some combo. I got some small combo, like always, front lever and planche. Specifically, I decided to do some touch front lever. This is after my first touch front lever, and then some planche like usually. Okay, let's read second question. What is the hardest calisthenics feat? Maybe skill? I'm not sure. I guess there should be skill. Very difficult question, honestly, because there is a lot of difficult skills. If we take my skills personally, which I can do, but those feels really, really challenging, I guess this will be 2 fingers full planche push-ups. I don't like. This is dangerous. This is painful. I don't like at all. I did few times just for video. I think this one is the hardest one, which I perform few times. What's more? I guess maybe angel, like this one stuff. Very dangerous, pretty difficult. For now, the skill is not the most popular, because I would say anybody don't train, but difficult, yeah. Dangerous, yeah. I don't like it as well. And pretty that's it, you know? Pretty that's it, I guess. Of course, there is some reverse planches, some, I don't know, sat with straight wrist, for example. You know, this is insane pull strength. This is a different situation. We talk about my skills and which I did. Okay. What's next, guys? What's next? Okay. I guess it will be great to perform some Victorian. I usually do around 1 Victorian in my training. The most, because Victorian pretty useful for our backs muscles, yeah. Who would like to perform better front lever, Victorian is good exercise. Okay, so the hardest part here is to hold retraction and shoulders depression at the same time. In my case, because a lot of planches, my front delt is overtrained a bit, and that's why when front delt is stronger, front delt is pulls your shoulders forward, and it's harder to do retraction at the same time. That's why I like it. Why not? Phew, not bad. Okay, guys. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Honestly, better than before. Thanks for asking. Right now I focus on my trainings the most, study, work, yeah, the most. And yeah, I am fully basically in calisthenics, like I said before, calisthenics coaching, trainings, video recording, yeah, so calisthenics everywhere, but I'm fine. upload your workouts like volume works and some rings stuff. Honestly, this is tricky situation because I don't have like trainings. I doing many years everything using my intuition. I don't train like specifically with some plan. I have some ideas, of course, and some trainings details at my mind, but usually I'm training specifically what I would like to train this specific training. Also, my advice here who trains the same like I doing, use your strength situation. Like for example, some trainings I can perform better, one arm skills for example. In this training I will specifically focus more on that skills. If you're doing some, for example, other situation, Hephaestus, and you're tired, you can't perform that Hephaestus 2 days. Better rest. So in that case, listen to your body and you will be able to understand which skill you would like to train, specifically this training. Because I guess, and I think the most not good station when someone doing especially dangerous skills and he feels weak or he has some discomfort. For example, you're doing Hephaestus, you want to do Hephaestus this training because in your plan there is Hephaestus, but you have some unconfident feelings in your elbows or shoulders. But he have Hephaestus today and he will train Hephaestus and he can get some injury. In my case, I will train, I will try Hephaestus. Even right now, I can try with resistance band. I don't want to do a lot today because Hephaestus is dangerous. Personally, me likes to train Hephaestus just a bit, hold their fine level, and when I need it, I can perform well combos. Because when I train them a lot, there could be some soreness in muscles, pretty strong sometimes, and even injuries in future if I will train them a lot and often. So my recommendations here is need to listen our bodies. And if you like to train with some plan, do it. I don't like some schedule, if I feels good, if I have time and I want to train, I will do the training. And this is the best way, I guess, to train and at the same time to take a pleasure doing your trainings. So I said I will do Hephaestus. Okay, first Hephaestus for today. I will using super tiny band. I think I will do just few 2 days after this set. I usually do one arm set after few planches to prepare my shoulders. Pretty good. So yeah, let's check next on question. Please make one on how to structure calisthenics workouts, I guess, in the most effective manner, covering things like how many skills we should train at once and how we can employ our workouts. So, like I said before, this is specifically almost the same question about structure in trainings. So I think we can go next. But about also a few questions about covering things like how many skills he asked. So my recommendation is always take 2 main skills, planche and front lever. This is 2 main skills in calisthenics. Only then it could be some Hephaestus, some one arm handstand for example, and etc. Main is planche and front lever always. So train the hardest variation of those skills which you can. For example, you can do straddle planche and you can do 1 front lever pull-up. This is your maximum. So after warm up is the most important. Okay, almost in many cases at least, very important part of our trainings. So always do, guys, solid proper warm-up. So first of all, after warm-up, train those 2 skills, the hardest variations. My recommendation is, after spending some time and strength in those skills, you can switch to resistance band, and you can train some different variations. For example, you did straddle planche holding, yeah, without resistance band. You can train right now with resistance band straddle planche push-ups, or even advanced planche push-ups. In front lever you did pull-ups, so right now you can hold, after pull-ups you can hold front lever without resistance band. So, and then step by step you will go to easier progressions after the hardest one which you can perform. So I do the same. You can train in combinations like planche front lever or front lever planche. Like, it depends which one is harder for you. I doing always, like I said before, front lever and then planche. You can train with rest between, or like without resting, front lever planche without resting. And always, guys, listen your body. Okay, planche or front lever? Of course, planche. Planche is the coolest, planche is hardest, planche is more popular skill. Okay, let's perform some combination. I remember here we have sorry, I forgot the second part of this guide question about some rings stuff. I have rings. This is gift from my student. Thanks so much, Andrei. Thank you so much. This is amazing gift. So about rings. Honestly, I train rings not a lot, often, but not a lot, because rings, how to explain? Rings is pretty dangerous if you're pretty heavy and if you train difficult skills there. My personal opinion, you need to be careful with rings, especially if you train some iron cross, some Maltese on rings, especially there is a lot pressure on your shoulders and elbows. That's why I train like there to be more confident in planche on floor or parallels, but not without like too intensive training. Yeah, I did like once or a bit more times some weighted skills, some weight with extra weight on my ankle. So I did a few times holding, some push-ups in the races, but there is a lot of stress on our tendons. So my personal opinion, be very careful with rings. Train them, but only with solid warm-up and when you're fresh. If you have some soreness, when you don't have enough strength, better train like planche on parallels, or this time without iron crosses. Okay, so rings, you need to have already solid level. You need to have really good planche, you need to have really strong shoulders, and especially not just strong but at the same time held shoulders. Then you can switch on rings, and of course train rings in first part after warm up, before all those different skills on parallels and floor, because after floor on or parallels, planche will be way too difficult on rings. Okay, time to do something because I talk too much. So guys, okay, I forgot to do also. I doing the same, like once in a training I do Victorian. Also I do once impossible dip, because here also you can perform good back work, and I personally like to train just a bit to perform better like after strength in front lever, because this is because impossible dips using a lot different muscles which using in front lever, our back. That's why here also you need to do retraction and shoulders depression. Okay. As we talk about rings, let's perform some combo. I did just one holding. I would like to try some combination. Yeah, this is not the most comfortable, how to say, place to do rings, because not enough space, but still way better than nothing. So I will do my standard planche combo combination. One push-up, then raise to handstand and back to planche. Not bad, not bad, not the most stable position, especially when I'm pressing to handstand. The hardest position is there, because my hands punching the door frame and my legs touching everything, basically also the door. Hello, hello. This is the most important guest in my videos, yeah? So, quick room tour. This is my bed, TV, yeah? Nothing interesting, honestly. Here, the biggest open space. Here I works a lot. I do a lot different combos here, yeah, because a lot free space. That's why exactly I'm training right here the most. Here also we have some equipment, yeah, rings, parallels, bands, also spending a lot of time exactly right here. So here basically nothing. Here is my workplace. Here I spending also a lot of time, because here I works. That's why here I spending every day minimum few hours. Here we have some stuff like from anime, yeah, a lot different. So pretty simple room. I liked when something is simple, really clean and simple. I liked the most. Let's continue. Time to do another one combo. Okay, and let's answer another question. I'm your fan, bro. Thanks for everything. Thank you so much. Thank you, you too. I appreciate a lot, because you know, I think any athlete who read comments like this one is really proud that he motivating someone, he doing right things, and this is really big motivation for me personally. So thanks again. Thank you all who support me, who write comments like this one, who sharing my content, who write some comments, who smashing like button. Thank you so much. I love you all. Okay, next question. Your goals. So let's talk about goals in calisthenics and in life, because this is different. Yeah. Let's talk about calisthenics first. In calisthenics, of course, first of all, to be held. I think this is the most important, to be held. Keep doing what I'm already doing. Improve, of course, skills, because I already can do all skills which I want, but I would like to improve many of them. For example, I would like to improve my left weaker hand, one arm skills. I would like to hold some stuff longer, some stuff do more reps. For example, I would like to hold touch front lever longer, to perform more front lever pull-ups, and etc. So like I said, the most I want to improve those skills which I already can do. Okay. Let's do some activation for two fingers planche. The same like with Hephaestus, I train just a bit. Right now my two fingers skills planche, because when I train often, first of all my fingers start hurting, and this is not just like soreness on 1, 2, 3 days. This is like around soreness and injury. That's why right now I spend just small part of my attention for two fingers planche, but in any case, to be able performing when I need it, it's a good decision to do at least once. And enough. Just quick activation. And good enough. So guys, we did it. I did pretty well training, not the hardest one, but it feels great. I'm glad that I recorded this video. If you still have some questions, always you can write them in comment section under the video. Of course, smash thumbs up button. Yeah, if you can, share this video with your calisthenics friends. Yeah, let's do our community bigger and share some calisthenics video to do calisthenics more popular and interesting, and to take more especially young guys to that sport. So thank you so much for watching. Now I have all the stretching and enough for today. Tomorrow I will train again, last one day, because enough. And see you soon. If you have some ideas for yours, like your thoughts for new videos, share them also in comment section. So see you, I guess, soon. That's why support, because with your support I will record video way more often, of course. And thank you. See you soon.